We've just had a first look at gameplay within Need for Speed Unbound, so let's break it down and discuss all of the brand new features and hidden details. Starting off, we have a still shot of the S14 that we saw in yesterday's teaser. It gradually zooms in, allowing us to have a much better look at all of these new details. Customization wise, we can of course see the massive spoiler on the back of the car. Can't really miss it, to be fair. Also, a brand new diffuser which looks massive in comparison to what we've had before. There's also rear canards on the sides, a custom carbon fiber trunk lid with some kind of ventilation, and easily the coolest new feature with the roof being completely removed from the car with an open top roll cage. To my knowledge, this is the first time that we've been able to do something like this in a Need for Speed game, and it's such a great addition to the customization options. As for the effects, when zooming in we can see that the speed of the car is also enhanced by the visuals on the sides as well as the tail lights. We've also got a brand new effect on either side of the car, as well as the NOS flames looking to be much clearer and potentially bigger than what we had in Heat, which is a small improvement but definitely nice, and I'm sure a lot of fans will appreciate it. Now before we move on, if you look to the right, there is a sign advertising a car show leaning towards either the car meets we know will be a feature within the game, or even a completely new feature that they haven't told us yet. Now a big question loads of you have been asking since the reveal is if you can remove the cartoon effects from your car within the game. Well, you'll be happy to know that all effects in game are completely optional, so you can either have all of them, you can have some of them, or if you don't want anything at all and only have the standard smoke and tail lights equipped, you can do that. We can see from this menu here that there are 44 different tags to choose from with the base game, with different rarities such as common, rare, and more than likely legendary. As well as the smoke, the effect over the roof of your car also looks to change depending on what you go with. And of course, we also get a super clear look at the S14 with all of the brand new customization parts equipped, and it looks absolutely amazing. Obviously the roll cage, we've got the kind of wide body kit on it with the bumper at the front. Pretty much this whole car looks like it has brand new customization parts, and yeah, it looks really good. Also, if you take a look up in the top right corner, we can see that cash will be used as normal in Need for Speed Unbound. This time we have a constant heat level which is currently set to 0, but as you race within the game this will increase. And the new car class system, similar to Forza Horizon, is also shown, with the S14 currently being a B class, but later on in the gameplay clips you'll also see it change again to an S class. The original scene returns, but this time we can see how the NOS will work. Once you use it, a bunch of effects will build up to then explode from the car, completely painting your screen with some neon visuals. This is only for a small moment thankfully, which is then toned down to a slightly less in your face kind of effect. Now onto gameplay, we get a first look at in-game moments including the map, speedometer with the NOS gauge, lap details with the time and percentage, as well as the in-race leaderboard. All of these clips are also very short, so here are a few of the features that I noticed throughout all of them. There are 2 slots available just above your speed, meaning that we get 2 of the auxiliary options once again. I currently have no idea what any of them will be, but as you can see we will have 2 of them, so imagine we'll probably get some very similar to what we had in Heat, with maybe the reduced damage or an extra NOS tank, stuff like that. The police will appear in daytime race events, meaning that players will have to be extra cautious, and you'll also have to limit your mistakes that you might potentially make within a race event. The tags that we got a glimpse at before seem to pop up randomly during a race event, so they won't be too in your face if you have them equipped, and they'll more than likely pop up if you do some kind of drift, if you slipstream, you know, stuff like that that you can do within the game. That's more than likely when it will pop up. In this part of the gameplay you can see 2 characters in the same vehicle. When I slowed down the trailer this caught my eye straight away. If anything, I'd assume this will be during a story mission, as the only time that we've actually seen something like this before was once again in a story mission whilst playing through Need for Speed Heat, and I think it may have even featured in Need for Speed Payback. We also get a first look at the new spotting feature for the police, which can be seen here, meaning each cop will have its own visual pop up down below, so once they're out of your field of vision, the tag will then disappear off the screen. I think this is a great feature to have within Need for Speed Unbound. It will definitely make cop chases a lot easier, and will be more aware of when they can see us or not. You can also see that the player has a heat level 2, as well as the S14 no longer being a B class, and it's in fact been upgraded to a S class if you look at the top right corner. This next clip shows a online multiplayer race between the dev team. all of which are playing on PC. As the game will feature crossplay, will have a PlayStation or Xbox logo next to your name, depending on what platform you're on. The brand new Lamborghini Urus that we saw from yesterday's teaser can be seen in much better quality with an awesome looking shark design on it. In the last clip, there's actually lots to go over, so bear with me. If you take a look on the minimap, there are 2 roaming police cars that can be seen, so that means they'll just be around like usual whilst you're also driving around in free roam. And if you take a closer look, there is also a collectible icon for some sort of graffiti art like we've seen in Need for Speed Heat, as well as an icon of a bear. This is confirmed to also be a brand new collectible within Need for Speed Unbound, as seen here on the bridge, which is also the exact same spot as the icon is on the map. There's also a safe house location as expected, as well as some kind of pink icon. I have no idea what it currently is, but what I'm thinking so far is it might be a pink slip event, considering it's pink. I don't know, but I'm sure we'll find out very soon. And there we go. That is a first look at gameplay in Need for Speed Unbound. Personally, I'm very happy with how the game looks, even with the new art direction. Many of you, I'm sure, will be glad that you don't have to have any of the effects equipped, but I'd definitely say it's worth at least trying it out once you get your hands on the game. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Peace.